Hey there everybody, how's it going? Tremasphere here. Hope you're all doing well and a happy new year to you all. As well as making a vlog, it's just so much faster for me to get to town, so here I am. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about today, but firstly I need to go get some petrol in the bike because it's been about 2 months since I've put new petrol in this thing, so I think she deserves some new fuel. Oh, I've missed this sound. I even forgot, like, when I started the bike up, I was like, Jesus, I forgot how loud this thing is. A lot of nice cars and vans in there. I've been paying particular attention to a new car lately because I've got a little, I've got a little 1.1 Saxo at the moment, which just gets me about. But I've been looking at an MG, which is that red car up there just beyond the traffic lights. I've been looking at an MG RZ because I need a 1.4 and they're relatively well priced, and you know they haven't got high mileage, and my car has less brake horsepower than my bike does. My bike has 67 or something with this exhaust on, and my car has 60. So my car has less brake horsepower than my motorbike does, which is horrific. When I get to 60 mile an hour in my car, I'm halfway on the rev limiter. And that's just no good because I go on the A64 and slip roads and stuff quite a lot. So I need a car with a bit more punch. So hence, I'm looking at a 1.4. But I'm just going to save up. I mainly noticed it. I had to go to Sheffield in my car for my guitar about a week ago. And I mainly noticed it then. Because when you're on the M1 and stuff like that, it's... You know, you're in the slow lane all the time. You need something with a bit more punch to get you in between lanes if you need it and stuff like that. And, you know, here's me trying to justify why I need a new car, pretty much. So, what I'm going to talk about today is a little incident I had in November, okay? This was to do with when I went to pick up a new guitar amplifier off, I bought it off eBay. So I went to meet with the buyer. Now, I went to meet with the buyer and I said I would meet him in Bradford because he was from Preston, I'm from York. It was roughly halfway, a bit more in my favour. And I said to him, I will meet you at the Cedar Court Hotel in Bradford. Now, if any of you guys have been subscribed to me for a little while, you'll remember I did a T-Bikers late breakfast ride out in summer and I brought Mrs. Trem on the back. And we met in Cedar Court Hotel. That's where we all met in the beginning. The beginning footage was shot there. There was no issue. There was about 15, 17 bikes there, all just sat in the car park. So I thought, well, I've met there before. It seems like a pretty good place to meet. Let's meet there again. So I said to the guy, I was like, come bring the amp. I'll see you there at about 1 o'clock. I got the times wrong, so I was about 20 minutes, half an hour early, which I'm always preferred to be early than late anyway. Met the guy, got the amp, got a smashing deal on it. I think I saved about £140 compared to what I would normally pay. So, took my amp home, happy days. I get a letter about a week, about 2 weeks later, I get a letter from unknown. It just says do not ignore. Now I read this letter and it says that I was parked in a car park illegally because I was not staying at the hotel, right? So this is all news to me because as far as I am aware, after last time, you're allowed to park in this hotel. Apparently what you have to do, because it's one of these scamming companies, that what they do is they say you have to go into the reception, get a thing for your, for your car or whatever. So you have to go into the reception, get a permit for your car, go put it in your car, and that's for visitors and people who stay there. So if you're staying at the hotel and you don't go into the reception straight away, you'll probably get fined for it. So it's a bit of a ridiculous system anyway. But what they do is they have cameras of you going in and out of the hotel. But in the evidence of us sat in the car, of in the evidence of our car being in the car park, you could see us sat in the car waiting. We didn't leave the car. So that was annoying. And not to mention, when you're going into the hotel, nowhere really does it... Well, it says on a little sign, probably the size of my mirror, and it says... It doesn't even say parking for residents. It says it in a really strange way that you wouldn't look twice at. Pretty much like a very posh way of saying residential parking only. Which T-Biker sent me a photo of because I was asking him about it and he showed me that. So you wouldn't look twice at a sign like that, honestly. Especially when you think you're allowed to park there as well. So I ended up getting a £60 fine for the car park. And if I didn't pay it within 14 days, it would turn to £100. And I had a lot of people say to me, well, this is an invoice, you don't actually have to pay that. And yeah, I guess that is true, I've heard that before. But at the same time, I'd rather not it turn into a £100 fine and then they'd be like, right, I'm sending you to court, or I'm taking you to court. You know what I mean? I don't really want it to explode from nothing. So I just paid the £60, but that was extremely annoying because, you know, I was just wanting to meet somebody for 5 minutes. It's not like I was parking there to go somewhere else. I was just parking there to meet somebody and then we were going to go, and that was it. It's really annoying. But I've noticed it happens quite a lot nowadays. There's a lot of places that have now stuck private parking everywhere. And it's just the most annoying thing. So if anyone ever says to me, let's go to this car, you know, apparently I went on a forum because I was so annoyed. Because in reality, the good deal I got on the AMP now doesn't exist because I had to pay £60 on top of that. So I was really annoyed. I had to pay like... Well, the AMP was still a good deal, but not as good as a deal as it could have been. But regardless, I went on a forum and I had a look at what other people had said, and loads of other people have had it done. Apparently one guy went for a meeting with 5 colleagues and they all got fined. Authorised vehicles only. Okay. I'll just pretend that's me then. I need to get the light sorted on this bike as well. I've got a couple of dead bulbs that I need to get sorted. Meaning I can't really ride on a night even if I wanted to at the moment. As per usual, on my Honda, they are a special type of bulb. So, I'm going to need to take the bulbs out and have a look at them bad boys and see what make they are. Get them ordered. Let me know what you guys think about the hotel and the parking, though. If there's any parts of that you didn't understand, just comment below and ask. But, yeah, that's pretty much the main thing. So, I must stress as well, it's not the hotel that charged me, it was an independent company who were obviously employed by the hotel. So I need to make that apparent. But I'm just going to say as well, one thing I forgot to mention is the hotel has got a lot of bad feedback because of the parking fines that they're issuing for like no reason. And everyone's saying that, you know, if it was well signposted, no one would be parking there. But we all know why they are not signposting it well, and that's so that they get money, so... Fuck them, right? Anyway, I'll leave you guys to discuss about that in the comments, but thanks for watching the vlog. I'll hopefully get another one in. If I can maybe even get a sunny day, that would be great. But chance of that in January is very slim. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.